All right, I just read something on Reddit that totally changed my perspective when it comes to shards. We're also going to talk about Prism shards. The one that's running right now seems pretty amazing, and we're going to see how that ties in with the Fabian event that I'm having a blast doing. And also, it looks like this is working. I don't know if it was working before, but today I logged in and I attempted to try it. A couple days ago I tried it, it didn't work, but absolutely background multi-battles are working. You can see right now I just ran 40 Minotaurs, right? Because these, oh my God, 40 Minotaurs, because I've stopped spending the 800. I think as far as masteries go, maybe like the first two, you should definitely spend the 800 to get them done because it takes forever. But since then, I've been running these. And now that there's background multi-battle, I can even level up the characters a little bit in Minotaur because Minotaur is very time-consuming. And I was able to run the background multi-battles while I was finishing up the event right here, the gear enhancement event. I was able to do all of that stuff while it was working in the background. And right now it's just finished and I can hit stop. Well, let's see. It's not done yet. We got one left. Well, it went from 39 to 40. So as soon as you go to 40, it'll say view and you can see what the results for that. Now, before I talk about shards and the Prism event, my new outlook on shards, if you haven't done so already, there's a link in the description where you can get a legendary character right out of the gate, Corrido, and more importantly, at level 15, you're going to get Ugo, who's epic, quite amazing. And then in the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends, use promo code Monkey King right here shown on the screen to get Sun Wukong. And you might still have some time to log in for 7 days to get Alice the Wanderer from Alice in Wonderland. She is currently my strongest character, highest powered character in the entire game. So something that changed my perspective entirely on shards is that I open them and then I'm excited when I get something good. But more importantly, I think I'm going to start perceiving them as currency towards events. So like right now, there's a fusion event running for Lord Fabian, which I've been having a blast and it's been going well. In fact, I don't know, right now we're coming into this last stretch right here. I got the epic. So I only need to do 2 out of the 6 to wrap it up. But like the summon rush that just happened essentially could be completed for 13 sacred shards, or I opened up a bunch of void shards, or whatever. The point is that I'm starting to view shards as currency to complete these types of events. And if I pull something amazing, cool. It's a big deal. It's a bonus, right? Oftentimes, I don't have a lot of books or extra books, so getting an extra champion may not be the best thing ever. If I can't get the books, epics are so much easier. I'm finding myself to be more thrilled when I pull a good epic because it's much easier to book the champion and get all of their skills. Or if I come across a legendary that's useful that doesn't have like any skill cooldown abilities on their A3 or A2, and I don't really need to put the books on them, that's also a big deal because I'm just finding that books are super, super scarce. And for like right now, yeah, I want to get Fabian, right? This guy looks amazing. I'm going to use him. And I've kind of got books earmarked for him. And so even if I pulled like a legendary out of one of these, it's like, oh, they got to go into queue of when I'm going to get the books and the order of books. And I'm pretty sure I've got that committed right there. So this has just been a big deal. Like, all right, I'm now saving these for events. I want to use them in the most efficient way possible. Oftentimes that's going to be tied to some sort of fusion event. I'm going to use these as a currency to get through it. If I can make use of double drops or get something really good out of these at the same time, that is also good. Now, there is another champion chase event that's going to be showing up on Friday. And right now, they have something very interesting running right now is a summon pool. Now, I do like these Prism shards. The last batch I did, I was relatively happy with what I got, but I don't think it was as good of a pool as this one right here. I mean, there are some bonkers characters inside of this pool right here that I really, really want. I mean, these are the characters that people talk about constantly as being extremely annoying in arena, right? Or amazingly good in arena, or just like one of the kings of getting through bosses right here. I mean, some people say that you could use 3 of these guys. I mean, a lot of people run double of these guys. It's quite amazing. And also worth noting is that there are a ton of very, very good epics, but equally as important for me is the Lady Mikaj fusion, which is for a mythic free to play. It's the way to go. And so there's a couple that I'm missing, right? You got one right here that I'm missing, and Dahlia, Delilajaya. I don't know how to say the name, but you get the idea. Is I'm going through this, and they are in this Prism pool. All right, so I'm hyped. I'm in. I want to do it. Now, here is the thing that it was kind of tricky. Is offers are good for 3.5 days at the time recording this video, and the event ends in 4 days, 13 hours. So there is a 1-day window where you can open these, but you cannot purchase them. And that also lines up with this Champion Chase tournament. So I'm going to buy them today, right now. I'm going to buy them today, and then I'm going to open them to get credit for this Champion Chase tournament. I'll make a video about that. At a minimum, I'm hoping to get some of the epics. There's 3 epics in here in particular, and you can go and look at what you need for the Lady Mikaj fusion. But there's at least 3 epics in here. Plus, there are so many good epics here. I mean, Deacon's one of the best characters in the game. You got Vogoth. I mean, these are characters that I use every day. Geomancer, I can't really use any more of him, but still great. Doom Priest, Ugo, who is one of the characters that I was talking about earlier. Ugo is the one that you get for free if you use the link. So I guess the point of this video is I'm trying to be super focused on min-maxing my resources. Like I'm trying to double dip or triple dip on everything nowadays. And for me also, the idea of you know, like, if I can view these crystals, the shards rather, like these sacred shards or whatever, as currency for a fusion event or something like that, because I'm finding that these events are so much fun to do, and they're not easy. Like, it's forcing me to do well in certain parts of the game. I just like, okay, dragon. Okay, yeah, I can do hard 10 now. All right. What's this one here? Spider. Oh, I can do hard 10. Fire Knight, not so much. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one, right? Or I could work on it, right? Maybe I would have to focus on learning how to do Fire Knight better. The Ice Golem, I could do like hard 7. So, you know, this is what I like, is that it's kind of pushing me forward in getting through the game. And then I'm going to be using these Prism shards here. You can see that I've got a bunch right now loaded up, 430, so I can open whatever that is, a bunch of them. And I'm opening them to do this, and that's going to feel better because I'm going to be working towards getting Fabian. And if I get something good out of these, which I hope I do, that's a bonus. All right, so if you haven't done so already, click the link in the description. You're going to get a legendary right out of the gate. And then when you hit level 15, which is probably the same day, you get Ugo, one of the best epics in the game. Oh my goodness, I just started tinkering with her. I got her fully booked out. I don't have all of their masteries. Actually, that's what was running in the background on that background battle. So start trying to get the masteries all finished up on her. And then if you use the promo code, and this is pretty important, got to do this in the first 24 hours, Monkey King. First 24 hours, Monkey King. And then if you log in for 7 days, I know that'll be ending here shortly, so I know there's some urgency on the Alice the Wanderer. That's temporary, but you log in for 7 days, and you'll get Alice the Wanderer, another legendary. So 3 legendaries, 1 epic, Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye for now.